Speed with the Ministry of Speed right here. We're in sunny San Antonio. Well, it's not sunny. It's actually well past midnight. But the sun is shining right here in France. That's right, the Champagne region of France, otherwise known as Circuit de la Sarthe, the home of my LMP driving ancestors, and of course, my final resting place in this life that I have now. Let me take a drink of some of this fine finished vodka and get ready to go racing with who? None other than Dirty Harry Lewis Lemon. That's right, we haven't raced Dirty Harry in a while. You know why, right? That's right. Tired of losing. We're gonna go down this time. He calls me out at my house. I tell you what, man, I'm ready to go. Mr. L, I hope you are too. Let me take the track. No sponsors, no frills. This is it, man. This is one of our meeting places. It started at Japan. It's going to end who knows where and what car. He's upped his game. Every time we race him, he gets better and better and better, except last race. But we'll let that go, because that was last race. This is a whole different time, a whole different ball of wax here. So we're racing the Porsches. Oh, actually, I'm in the Audi, and this is a no-assisted race. Why am I not going? Here we go. Why am I not going, Finn?
Accelerator.
I got the accelerator. Here, make sure this is all plugged. Oh, here we go. This is plugged in. Oh, wait. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, no. Start.
You need to push the PlayStation button properly.
I did. Okay, so there. So start.
Select your profile and then you should be able to
my profile. Continue or start chat. No options. Okay. Continue. Nothing on the throttle. Nothing on the brake. Oh, wait. Maybe it's I'm not sure. Oh, I wonder if it's because I have the controller on. Let me turn this off real quick. Here. Sound device E, but that's gonna kill my broadcast. Ha! Ha! That's not gonna be good. So we'll try it real quick here. Let me try it again. Oh, Finn, isn't it good for me? Here we go. Continue. Why are you not going? Why are you? Okay. There we go. Got it. Woo! Here we go! After some technical issues, 6 coming out on the track here. Listen to the fans roar as Johnny taking the track here for the umpteenth billionth time. I have well over 100,000 hours here, and that ain't no shit.
No, it's not.
There ain't no shit. Yes,
Too
that's
many times to count.
So. Woo! We've raced the greats. Everybody from Gemini to OG Shafta to Antel, Rafael,
Rio
1974, Seba Hinojosa. We've raced them all here. You know, I think I've only won at this track maybe, I don't know, 12, 13 times. I mean, full-on combat. You have to be perfect every time, man. Every time. This track chooses to whom it lets win. It's alive. It's alive! As we hurtle down the Mulsanne, faster than the helicopter. That's right, you can get your Harry Lewis Lappy bobbleheads available now.
Yeah, get you up before they go out of stock.
That's right, that's right. That's right. the bobblehead was with his head hung low after last race defeat. Oh, come on now. Top end here, where we at? Look at that Audi already, man. That's a freaking Landjet. Second chicane here. Woo! We got a little wide there. It's like dancing with a fat girl.
Nice save, though.
Yeah, you just gotta roll on the throttle and keep it. Don't try to jerk the wheel around.
Really nice stop so far. We're watching you run, so really nice stop so far. Johnny's in the wall.
I know what I need to do here. I need to break a little bit earlier. Yeah, break a little bit earlier. Well, it's a different. It's a little bit different configuration than what we're used to.
Yes, it is.
The dog leg is
to, you know, what it looks like this year. So
right, the dog leg is a little further back.
This year, the layout. Yeah. They made a few changes to the layout. The Porsche curves have a big wall there now. Like,
right. Let me go through here real quick.
Safer barrier there. So.
Okay. So some changes definitely affecting the way I would have approached the track. You know, I approached the track with the old configuration in mind, thinking that I'm going to have the same leeway, but obviously saw me into the wall there. It's just very misleading. It pulls you in because it's nice and wide now, but it's really short after the dog leg. I mean, you have to be right on the brakes right afterwards. Porsche S is through here, stay on the throttle, gear down, roll through the center. Just after the rumble strip there. Don't get caught too far out here. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
No worries. Yeah.
I saw one of the cars. He did in the real race. Did that same thing right there. So.
Well, before you should, if you
the best of the drivers.
If you catch that line just right, you can come through there.
Yeah.
With just a little flick to the right, a little flick to the left. Yeah. So.
All right. Are you ready to start the race?
Yeah, I am. And you know, man, I tell you what. Hang on. So what do I do? Exit, right?
No, you don't have to do anything. I'll start it. So.
All right. Well, here we go.
10 seconds.
This is a new platform for me. It's still the same track. I'm racing the ninja student of Mr. Levislavi Jr., teaching his dad how to drive. Sim racing. Look at these two cars lined up. Why do you get the Porsche and flashing the lights? Yeah, baby.
Here we go. Good luck to both of you guys.
All right. Brake temperatures are way down. Time to go around. Whoa.
The car's a lot more, you know, colder than it is on practice.
Yeah, obviously, yeah. I wasn't prepared for that either. All right, a lot of things I'm not going to be prepared for, but 5 laps I figured out real quick here.
Yeah, it's a long race. Yeah, it's a long race.
Mr. Ellis already got a little lead here. Yeah, definitely the tire temperatures are down because their grip is way off. All right, here we go. Whoa. Let me see if I can do some things here. Tell it's obvious that they want you to use the brake a little more. I'm going to try to refrain from using the brake at all during these laps, very little as possible.
Yeah, the brakes tend to lock up quite easily.
Yeah. Oh, header.
Watch out with those.
Yeah, I definitely do that. There's no bias adjustment, is there?
I'm not sure if you can do it during the race.
Yeah, I don't want to start pushing buttons.
Settings.
I don't want to start pushing buttons while we're racing.
Yeah, I won't do it either.
Yeah. What's the matter? What's the matter? Okay. Better just a different gear I need to be in. Turn, rotate. Bringing all kinds of debris back on the track. Thank you, Johnny. Getting a little bomb from Mr. O when he comes around. Maybe he'll roll off his marbles. And yeah, that's my version of a banana peel.
Like I've said before, this track has a lot of banana peels on all over it.
Ah! No, don't wreck. Oh my God. Holy moly. Okay, hold on. Don't wreck. Easy. We got 4 more laps. Come on. Get out of gear. Yeah, I'm like a freaking football field there. Sand. Easy. Come on.
Harry made a little mistake on the last chicane, so
good.
I'm there.
Good. All right. He's almost 10 seconds faster than me right now, but that's all gonna change as soon as I figure out this car on the fly here. Baby, come on, tires are dirty, grip's way down. Tires are dirty and the grip's way down. I'm not, I can't talk, the dynamics of this game feel awkward to me, but maybe that's just me. Yeah, the car doesn't want
to suit Harry pretty well.
Yeah. That's
he's
because
doing a lot better. He's doing a lot better now in the race than he did in his practice runs.
Well, that's because he doesn't.
The other way.
He doesn't know any better. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's better to see somebody who doesn't know than somebody who already knows how it's supposed to feel. Because you're gonna keep struggling looking for that wasted feeling. You know, that wasted cooking. Here we go. Turn. Yeah, this car. Wow. Woo! I gotta slow down, buddy. Get in the rhythm here. Not that slow either. Damn, dude. That's right, give him a DWI here. good thing there's no cars coming behind me.
Yeah, they're tough. Harry's having issues in that last chicane. He's doing pretty well all around the track. The last chicane is giving him some headaches here. Otherwise, he's been driving really good, really well. But not that fast on speed, but you know, just not making mistakes. That's very crucial at this track. It's like Monaco, slow is fast.
Really can't believe I'm having such a hard time. It's like every time I even try to change my lineup, it goes into the grass, and I'm almost into the wall, or literally into the wall.
Yeah.
And you want to go racing Formula Renault after this? That's what I'm trying to stress, people. You know, I'm in a unique position to see these things transpire, cars and tracks, and how people interact with them. Occasionally, like now, I get to test the platform, and beautiful graphics, beautiful scenery, cars sound realistic. You know, most of the drivers are going back next season, but the ones that aren't are really the premier class drivers of the world. I may get a chance to see Brendan Hartley a couple more times. We turned out to be pretty decent. I don't want to say mates, but he knows who I am and I know who he is. My favorite, Jack Miller. Come on. And of course, Marc Marquez and his brother. But other than that, I mean, this track here, I tell you, man. Where is it? My depth perception is off now. Where there it is. Oh no, don't go past it. Turn. Sit up, Johnny. Where's your drink? Right here. We got 2 more laps, man. Stay focused. Turn, you fucker. Tell him. Make these lines the new configuration.
Yeah, Harry likes really much. He, like I said, the only problem he has had is the last, pretty much the last turn. He gets a little bit too hot in there, a little bit too fast.
He's got to start braking by the pits. He's got to start braking way by the pits, you know. So he's blowing off the gas. All kinds of people watching this.
He just said to me that now he can even see the braking points at the whole time.
Nice.
Yeah, which he didn't see when he started racing here just an hour ago. So.
No, because he's trying to knock him down.
Yeah. Yeah, luckily they're on the markers are in
the white buckets.
Guardrail, in the guardrail. Yeah. And high up on the guardrail, so you can really take them off like you used to be able to do.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Like one of our F1 races, I think it was at Hungary, somebody took the last two boards out and people were complaining that they couldn't see the braking marks because the last two boards were missing the 15 and 100 meter marks.
Right there, all right. Far, right? Son of a bitch, he's already gonna put me a lap down, dude.
He's almost, well now he's 3 minutes ahead of you.
Yeah, he's gonna put me a lap down because I'm 4 minutes behind him.
Yeah.
I say rematch tomorrow or tonight. Rematch.
Yeah, we can get it tomorrow.
I need a practice. I need a.
What happened then, Johnny? We could see you on the gravel there.
Oh wow, I'm off here. I'm off, and I've done conceded my race here because I can't get this car to stay underneath me. I'm going to let Mr. L take the top step here tonight. But tonight,
Yeah, he's on his last lap.
I need a couple of laps of practice here. I need to figure out the car configuration. I need to understand how this car turns, where the braking points are on this track.
Yes.
That's a whole new configuration to try to come out and compete with Mr. Levislampy going at speed the way we're going. I mean, he's definitely got a good teacher. He definitely knows his track. I personally have never raced this configuration before. Like you said, it's a little wider in some spots, a little narrow in some spots.
Yeah.
Right past the dog leg, you come right up to the wall. Usually there's a little space there. So, you know, again, all these things are contributing to my saying, you know what, I think I will win, but not right now. How about that? You know, and with that said, you know, Mr. L done a great job, stayed out in front. Of course, hats off to him. Driving the Porsche, which is a really fantastic handling car. If I put them side by side, Gran Turismo and Project Cars, I'm not trying to be biased, but at the same token too, I don't want to say it's easier because it's not. You still get wet, you still have to struggle. Lisa's house is probably got some good internet. But yeah, man, just to keep these cars underneath you is a tremendous amount of effort. I can imagine if it started raining. Here at this track. But your
it's
dad,
tough even for me, so I've been racing a little bit with these cars, and they are really fun to drive. It's so easy to make a mistake. So
see, I hit the brake, look how far I slide off. Why is it, okay, that's a foot problem there, but why is the wheel wobbling? Like it looks like a satellite dish. But
yeah,
you see it?
Good job from Harris. He did. I was watching his lap times. He did all his 4 quick laps. They all were in a space of 1 second. So,
wow, good job, man.
Yeah,
good driving.
And in a 4-minute track, that's quite a good accomplishment.
Well, he didn't.
4 laps in a row with under a second between all those laps.
He didn't have any pressure. Not yet, anyway. Not yet, anyway.
Maybe tomorrow.
Hey, you know what? I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to practice today for sure, man, because this isn't how I wanted to go at my favorite track. To lose, I don't know, this magnitude, I guess. Because I mean, I've lost before, but never straight up just like quit. You know, I can't take it no more. It's so hard. Look at the car does not want to turn. I'm even going like super slow. So we're gonna have to get a better set for this thing. But I'll research that tonight. I'll look online. Mr. L, I'll tell you what, you've improved so far, man, from the first race that we had. Now you're driving LMPs at Sarth, the Premier Class LMPs. Tell me, how do you feel about your adjustment at, and I'm not trying to make fun of you, but at your age, I mean, that's fantastic, man. I mean, fantastic. How do you feel about that accomplishment?
Niin, mitä sä oot ajatellut, miten sulla on toi siirtyminen noihin LMP1-autoihin mennyt vielä tossa sun iässä? He says it's been doing great because before he drove here at Le Mans, he drove at the Nordschleife with the same car, so he contributes that to a lot why he's fast at Le Mans as well, because Nordschleife is even more, you know, technical or more dangerous track than this track is. So.
And I try to tell people that learning things the hard way, or attacking the harder problem before you attack something else, is going to help you. No, it's not. It's not. No, that is exactly what this man just said. He said he went to the Nordschleife and he did what he could. He put forth his best effort here. Obviously, it shows here. This corners here, the straightaways here aren't as aggressive as the Nordschleife, so this is probably a cakewalk for him. You know, a great job. 4 miles around Sarth, not an easy thing to do at any time. Glad it's not raining. You know, congratulations, but it's not over yet, buddy. If you're awake this evening, it's my turn. But another quick question: when is he going to get ready to start coming over to Project Cars and doing a little rain racing with us? Now, I'd like to see him over there.
No, milloin sä aiot ajaa sateella?
What did he say now?
Yeah. Yeah, he's contemplating about it. So yeah,
Well,
he's thinking it's gonna happen here eventually someday. Might be
Well,
real soon even. So
well, you know, for a guy like Mr. L to really do well with the the Gran Turismo platform, that says a lot to the quality of Gran Turismo. You know, obviously, I'm not really fond of the game. I personally feel that it's a little bit arcadish because I've been racing real simulators or real sim games for so long. But it's still a great game, and if it helps a guy like Mr. L to you know, enjoy the track, enjoy the game, enjoy the drive, you know what? More power to him, man. I mean, that's really what it's all about. Is you know, to be a minister of speed, you have to enjoy what you're doing, and obviously he's definitely on his way. You know, no BSing around, no more jokes or nothing like that. This guy is really on his game when it comes to you know, getting around the track. And he's got a great teacher too. Finn has taught me many things. You know, how to drive Formula One, obviously. Which I don't do because it's really difficult. But you know, to have that understanding and to have, you know, interaction with your son and of course other players, man, you know, that's fantastic. So again, you know, I'll happily concede this one for a minute because I just wasn't familiar with the way the track layout was. You know, the LMP that I was driving, that Audi has tons of power. So once we get some guys in that car and the proper amount of horsepower is added to that car, I think that you're going to see some really good competitive side-by-side racing. So with that said, Mr. O, I bow to your greatness, your superior intellect. Once again, what is the score now? Finn, it's like 6-3 or something like that. I mean,
yeah, something like that. Yeah,
something like that. We need to find a tree. We need to plant a tree right here in my front yard and scratch the things that yeah, we'll never forget. I'll tell you what. Let's let the world know where do you think we're going to go next, and you know, ask him what he feels like he's going to be fast again.
Millaista autoa haluat sä ajaa meillä Samoilla ensi kerralla? Yeah, he says he says he's ready for all challenges and whatever you want to do, whatever cars in this game,
okay,
or whatever track you want to do in this game next, Johnny, it's all up to you. So
I propose this. I propose this. You and him versus me and somebody else in teams at Le Mans. You know, 4 cars on the track, father son. I'll take somebody like Roadster or something like that. We'll come out here and we'll see what we can do then. You know, we got 4 cars. We got a little bit more opportunity. If we could turn down the sunlight a little bit, it's going to kind of change up the dynamics. Once we get the understanding here, or he could come over to the Project Cars 2 game and you know, we can do a little bit more there. I have a better understanding of the game there. You know, and obviously the roles will be reversed, but you know, I'm patient. If he's patient, I'll be patient. And so we're gonna figure it out, guys. Y'all stick around. This is a great opportunity for me to have fun like I never really do. So you know, Dirty Harry, Crazy Johnny, man, you know, this is just our moment to just be clowns in front of the world. So tell your dad thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'd hug him if I could, but he'd probably say, hey, get off me, man. All right, Finn, world champion, man. Let's tell the world real quick. You know, you won again. You won again, man. Stop, Finn. They're down. They're already knocked out. They're unconscious, man. Stop beating them, man. Stop. You know, they've tapped out a long time ago. Finn's still kicking them in the head with his steel toe. Boom, boom, boom. What do you think, man? How does it feel? 2-time world champion here, man, with the Ministry of Speed. Obviously, Parada, and one, Nautica, Adidas, all watching. As a matter of fact, that stuff is on its way to my house now. So we'll be sending that out to you pretty quickly here. What are your thoughts on that championship and next season coming up? That's going to be really quick, as a matter of fact. When is the ETA on that? And, you know, give us a little insight to what's coming up here.
I think it was, if I remember, the game was, I think, August 24th, I believe is when the game comes out. So maybe if we're lucky, we might get it at the September already to start, but at least at early October. It's probably gonna be the latest when we're gonna start the season. Yeah, it's like I've said before, it's a huge privilege for me, and huge big thanks to all of our sponsors, Adidas and Nautica and One, Pirata, all those guys for sticking with us, and it's a privilege to drive for those guys and drive for our sponsors and try to get this thing going. It's grown grown a lot from day one when we started, and we didn't have too many drivers.
Woo! Remember that?
Three,
Remember that,
so,
Finn? Those conversations we used to have late at night on Skype and talking about that, man. Many years, 3 years ago, talking about this, man.
Grown a lot from that.
Oh
so,
my God.
And of course, this year was like I said, like we a little bit talked about last time after the race at the US. I said to the guys that this year was a much tougher to win, because I wasn't at my A game when the season started. I wasn't at my A game at that time. I had a few distractions going on here, a little bit distracted my focus from a little bit of racing, and then guys were like Antel and a couple of other guys, South Bronx, were really fast at the beginning already, and I needed to find something else to more speed from the car. I knew that we can find more speed when we get the setup right, and at Sochi, those races we found the sweet spot on the setup. I was able to play with the setup a little bit more and made the car more like I want, more like how I wanted to drive it and understand what I need to get from the car. And after that, it's been really good. So it's been lots of fun finding that speed and being able to be consistently fast and have good races. Like I said, last race was one of the best races that I have to do in this game, because South Bronx was for the first 10 laps he was from 0.3 of a second to 0.8 of a second behind me that whole 10 laps. If I would have done one mistake, he would have got by me, and I would have not been able to get by him on the track after that, because he was so
he would have
fast
wrecked into you.
Straights.
One of the two.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Well, I gotta tell you, man, for you to say those things, and listen to what he says, people here, man. I mean, this man is just told you that he's got, that he's a human being too. You may not believe it, but he's a human being too, man. Again, I think we all have our own issues. This season by far was the hardest season for me as well. To maintain the momentum that we had, to continue to make something grow when something else is dying in my life. It's a man. Talk about hard. I think I've grown up, and I've learned a lot about myself this season. Actually this last year, I found out who my real friends are. I found out who's there for me and who's not.
Yes.
So it's a lot of introspective, a lot of working. And again, to keep the momentum going, I'm thankful we have a great sponsor like Corrado de la Strada. Mr. Schallenberger has just been there for me. He's been my shoulder to cry on. He's been my person to bitch and moan or complain and hate. He sits there patiently, and of course you have too as well. Rio has. Everybody has contributed to the F1 race platform, the success of that. Knowing that I was struggling, because this is really the only series that we had as a whole for the ministry till lately, until I finally got my own place, my own apartment. But for us to have come so far under so much hardship and duress, man, that speaks a lot for the quality of driver that we have and the quality of person that's in our league. So you guys, man, know that if you ever joined us or if you ever came around this, man, you would be around some of the best drivers and best human beings in the world. So again, thank you, Finn. Thank you, Rio. Thank you, Prada. Thank you, And1. Thank you, Nautica. Thank you, Mr. Left Snappy. Appreciate you. But get ready for a butt kicking tonight. Guys, thanks a lot. Six Gun Johnny saying good night from San Antonio. Finn, we're going to Mexico City, aren't we? And not this week, but next weekend.
Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez.
Woo! Did you hear what he said? Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez. Hey, Finn, you got to have that. You got to put that sombrero on, and you got to go. There you go. Good night and sweet dreams from San Antonio, Texas. Tell your dad to put the sombrero on. That'd be cool. Yeah.